Hey guys, welcome back to the Soul Locke between myself, LightsabreSMGN, and my good pal, Total Sumbro. We are on to episode 78. Guys, we are, if you didn't notice from last episode, in a new recording week. We are, honestly, there's a little bit of just like, what were we talking about? We know the gist of it, but we wanted to make sure we were on top of it. So, last episode, we did a little bit of discussion about EV values. If you didn't know how those worked, then that's a great episode to go check out if you haven't already. However, right now, we have both, or Summer's in the process of clearing out Lake Verity, and we're now heading north into the snowy tundra to go see how our rival is faring. We just got the ability to use strength, which is why we can now go north, which is super nice. And now we have the deep Mount Cornet dive, which is unfortunate because we can't catch another Pokemon here. So sad. So, last time that we left off, like I said, we got a little bit into what do we want EVs and IVs to look like? What do we want the stat game to look like in an MMO? And I'll finish out my thought first, and then, Sumbro, you had some interesting, I'm not going to say bad, but interesting takes on maybe throwing some gear grind, or maybe it was just go, what if there was? Yes, there was a water encounter earlier in Mount Cornet. Okay. So.
Yeah, we've already hit that.
Well, it's a different water, but we have hit water encounter in Mount Cornet. So when it comes to, what level are these enemies, by the way? They're 30, nice. When it comes to end game Pokemon content, I really do think that the grind should be in achieving your maxed Pokedex, in pushing for perfect IVs, the great nature, stuff like that, because personally I don't see the traditional like common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary whole thing working out very well for Pokemon. And just thinking through like what could gear pieces do? In theory, gear pieces could increase your stats, but we've also already said that we kind of want to tie that to post-game content like post-game PvP and post-game PvE. So, I am curious, actually. Did you have a specific thought? Okay,
oh, yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's get to it.
Okay, so character gear. So I'm talking specifically character gear. Now, also, I think endgame content should allow you to grind for Poke Gear, like just clothes and glamour for your Pokemons. Like maybe you want to put on like the fun.
That I'm on board with.
Okay, the fun. Okay, that does not have stat boosts. It's just cosmetic. But on your player character, maybe on your shoes you have plus 1%, plus 2%, maybe up to plus 8% walk speed. Okay? Maybe on a jacket, you have increased money acquired at the end of battles. Like 5, 10, maybe 15% increase. Okay, so things like that. Not things that will directly affect Pokemon battles, but things that affect the neutral game of your character.
Okay, so QOL buffs
to your character
for you passively.
Yes, and the ability to glamour with those. So just because, say you get a legendary piece of, say you get a legendary pair of gauntlets that increase cash chance by 9%. They're gold, or they're like in Destiny's tier list, they're exotics, okay? Yeah. You get an exotic pair of gauntlets, then increase your catch rate by 8%, okay? Mm-hmm. But they're ugly. But there's a blue pair of gloves that you really like. You can glamour the blue gloves onto that exotic. Or gold.
So, here's my question.
Or, increased chance to encounter a Pokemon while fishing. You lessen the likelihood that you don't get a bite. Which already happens with the raw dye. Yeah, I know, but...
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I know. I saw, as soon as I said it, you were like...
Okay. I can definitely see that. Now, one thing that I guess this kind of relies on is we had talked about a couple of options for routes. The gear that increased encounter likelihood wouldn't work.
Almost
No,
nothing would affect.
rephrased.
Almost
Be rephrased.
nothing in the system would affect Pokemon directly in any way, shape, or form. The closest you would get to that in that scenario, the closest you would get would be an increase in catch rate. And the increases on this armor would be pretty small, because the game already has systems in place. Like, this is a system that would fit over top of the existing systems that they have. Like, if you want to increase catch rate, you put a Pokemon to sleep, you use an Ultra Ball, right? Like,
or in what we were talking about earlier, you also have the option of like clear X content to get that buff.
Yes.
Because we had already talked about that being a buff.
So the clothing buffs that I'm talking would be intentionally minute. It would be fractions. It would be fractions of an improvement.
So,
not game changing, just a little bit.
In my head, what we've talked about so far isn't huge. But I guess when it comes to... What did Zapdos know?
Brave Bird. It hit pretty hard.
Yeah. It'll hit just as hard again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Hyper Potion a couple times. Oh, one Hyper Potion did it. Growl? I can take Growl.
So anyways, ooh, Snowy Zone. I'm at a new Pokemon.
I'm right behind you. I gotta knock out this app. This Zapdos should go with this Hyper Voice. That generally had a pit in my stomach just now. Oh, come on, 1 health. Okay.
Don't crit, don't crit.
I'm full health now. I had taken a couple shots. Yeah.
If that crits, it leaves you with 8 HP on that damage roll. Okay. So, here are my thoughts on that.
Okay.
I could get behind it. I think that there are better buffs that could be in place. So one example would be you have an especially appealing jacket that is a perma lure while you have it on. So you know, in I think it's Gen 8 or was introduced with Pokemon Let's Go, lures were introduced where you became more likely to run into a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think that a jacket that was a perma lure or a perma repel,
that would be nice.
Would be good quality of life.
Well, you could even do set bonuses. So like you could have like a wetsuit set that made it so that you traveled 15, like if you wore the full set, maybe you travel 15% faster when you're surfing on a body of water.
Yeah, that's possible. And those types of things I'll buy. Movement speed increases and stuff like that. It's very important that it does not touch any endgame actual Pokemon content. And here's my only thing with it is like that's the type of endgame that you're bored with the rest, so you go chase it.
Yes. Well, it would be something that kind of happened organically, right? Like in this, like, you know how like you'll catch Pokemon or you'll encounter Pokemon and they'll be holding something.
Mhm.
So like as you're battling and as you're farming routes, like you knock out a Rattata and there's a % chance that it drops a pair of shoes or something. Not often enough that you're like loot farming, but enough that you can get a basic gear set playing through the game, and then there would be avenues to get specifics and glamour that you wanted.
Maybe. I don't...
And it could just be cream rewards, right? So like usually you complete a story quest in a town and they, you know, slap you on the ass, they tell you good game and send you on your way, right? But maybe you completed the story quest and they're really thankful, and so you get this jacket that gives you repel. Alright, now we need to go up top, correct? Yeah, I need to go to Acuity.
I am waiting for you at Route 216.
I am yayin. I gotta heal real quick. I was surprised at how much damage that Zapdos was doing against me. That thing was giving me the business. Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, we have 2 routes up ahead that may or may not have water, but definitely have grass.
And it would just be, but so, and here's the other reason. Here's the other reason for the clothing. Because it's mostly a fashion thing.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, you have community areas where you're encountering other trainers, and like there's nothing wrong with my character model here, but it would be
if there was 15 of those character models,
if not more, yeah. If you're wandering around a city talking to other trainers and just interacting, it's not going to be as satisfying for everyone to have the same outfits on.
Right. No, that part I'm totally okay with. We've already been through that, by the way.
Yeah, I was pretty sure, but they were turning kind of weird.
So a spinner that you have fought and then reset the route will still spin even though they've already fought you.
Okay. Go on, Starar. Give it the yeet.
Woo!
Okay. Ooh. What is
You
that?
might want to pop defog.
Do I have defog?
You do.
Are you sure? It was a
I
TM.
am.
I lost it.
It's an HM, my friend. Pretty sure someone already knows it. Learned.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. My poor dead Glalie. I'm just swinging my Glalie around to clear the fog.
I like to think of them as critically injured.
Nope. He's very dead. I'm carrying around a husk of a Pokemon. Just need to cut down this tree. I'm just crushing the tree. Need to rock break? It's already boulder shaped. Meanwhile, there's just trainers onlooking. What are you doing? He would have wanted this. He was loyal and useful to the very end.
Was he?
No. He went down like a sack of potatoes.
I can't even remember which one of us lost that set.
I don't. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
There's a pile of Pokemon at the bottom of the screen. Oh. Do I have a repel?
I don't know, do you?
I probably do. I don't.
I have a couple.
You know what? What is? Can I one-shot it at least? That's might be decent XP.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We shall see.
I'm close to level 53. I wouldn't have done it. I'm close to level 53.
Fair, fair.
Oh, Starar just got to level up. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Crawdon. Ugh. When you walk too far up a path. Oh, that's a fun animation for Vaporeon.
Yeah.
Okay, so what other systems would you like to see implemented in this Poke Universe MMO?
Well, to be honest, I guess there is one more thing that I could conceive.
Let's hear
And
it.
that's an end game PvP-esque system where there were player inhabited gyms.
Something similar to Pokemon Go, where you can take, capture, and post up a gym. So you maybe don't have
In
to
name
act...
only.
No, but like, no, so hear me out. So like, you're playing, you capture a gym, and then they could conceivably even link the systems for Pokemon Go in this game, so you could have your faction.
They could. That is not at all what I had in mind, but they could.
Well, because so like when you would go offline, you would then just lose control of that gym. So like if you spend, well, how do you defend it? How do you defend the gym?
So, the system that I have in mind is an actual building that has multiple trainer spots.
Okay.
And a player earns the right to take that spot from a high-tier AI NPC who's running a team of only this Pokemon. And the player who takes it has to use only this Pokemon. So it's an electric-type gym. By using only electric-type Pokemon, which we all know have secondary typings, you have to take it from this high-tier AI.
Okay.
Once you take it, you have that, and let's say someone else comes along.
Okay.
And they fight this... they fight you, or they fight this high-tiered AI, and they don't do as well. And they take the first trainer slot. Like that. The AI swaps down to the first trainer slot when you take over the gym. And then, as the gym populates, whether it's a time trial-esque thing, where the faster, like, you beat him with one Pokemon, you're the gym leader now. Whereas Sally beat him with 2 Pokemon, she's first trainer now. Like, it would take a little bit of work on the wording for what qualifies for what tier, but then someone else comes in, all of the main spots are taken, and then it becomes a gauntlet of fight through these trainers, and it resets on a weekly reset.
Okay.
And if you end the week at top spot, then you get X rewards.
Like
But
a care
I'm thinking-
package, like maybe some healing items, a couple Ultra Balls, some
I mean,
currency.
Yeah, whatever it may be. Maybe it's some of the PvP currency. Maybe you can earn PvP or PvE currency for holding down the gym. And the more I think about it, the more I think that it would be better for it to be high-tiered AI, and then it's everyone fights the same high-tiered AI. How did you beat it? How fast did you beat it? And who beat it the soonest in the week? Because inevitably, what you're going to see happen is you're going to see 5 minutes into the weekly reset, some esoteric somewhere posting a video of one Pokemon clear of the electric type gym.
Yeah.
Like, inevitably that will happen. And what I would like to see, so it's an evolving thing, is it go through seasons where you have the spring season. At the start of the spring season, that's kind of scary if it wasn't for your level difference. At the start of the spring season, all Pokemon are open game, but you have to use the type of Pokemon from the gym.
Okay.
And the gym changes maybe based off the season. But week
Okay.
week one, it's electric type gym. Awesome. Everyone goes in, they're figuring out which electric type Pokemon they want to use. Someone figures out that magic Pokemon moveset that's going to sweep. Okay, so they're probably taking number 1. The next week, the most popular Pokemon from the previous week is banned.
Wait. Does Burn not carry over?
Natural Cure. All status problems are
Oh.
cured upon switching out.
Oh, that's huge.
So I think that that would be an interesting system where the next week it's a different set of electric Pokemon. It's still an electric gym because it's still the spring season. But let's say that Electivire, for whatever reason, was the most popular electric Pokemon the week before. This week, you can't use Electivire.
Okay.
And then this week, Zapdos turns out to be the god tier Pokemon. I don't know how, because flying's not very effective against electric, but let's just say it. The next week, Zapdos is banned. And you go on like this for 2 months, 3 months, and by the end of it, you're having to be very ingenuitive with how you go. Because what this prevents is it prevents everyone from going, oh, if I get Electivire with Swords Dance and Earthquake, I sweep the electric gym.
Okay.
Actually, what I think would be kind of interesting is if the banned Pokemon started appearing on those teams. Like the gym leader, week 1 has just array of 6 Pokemon, and let's say Zapdos is the key to beating all of them. Next week, who does he lead off with? Zapdos. My egg hatched. Let's go.
I'm trying to get to the town without fighting anyone.
I'm not. I'm trying to get to the Pokemon. I hatched a Gengar.
I need to heal up.
You have a while to go before the town.
Do I? Okay, where's
Yeah.
the encounter? Oh, the encounter's down here.
Yeah, grass right next to you if you'd like.
Here, hold on. I just want to get...
Okay.
I just need to get
And
down.
then-
Okay, grass. I'm at grass.
Yep. Find that encounter. Hey, found it pretty simultaneously. Nice. Persian Quillfish. This is locked out in so many ways.
I mean, there are worse Pokemon to get than Persian. I guess.
You're not wrong. It's just, it's super locked out.
Is it Starar that has Hypnosis? It is Starar that has Hypnosis, but I need someone to do some weakening first. That's gonna be Sky. Sky has Garbage Attack.
Remember, in this zone, because it is hailing, you're always taking hail damage.
Yep. Okay. Fight. Whoa. Ugh. Weakest attack.
Based off your history, I'd say Earthquake is your weakest move.
Please don't one bang.
If it does, I won't be heartbroken. Both of our legendaries
It
need to
didn't.
die in order for this to be usable.
Meteor match? That hurts. Okay, I have 2 turns. So, Pokemon. We're gonna send back out Draws. Draws has the highest defense. Sky can't be switched out. Okay, let's go for the catch. Ultra Ball. How's the keto going?
Really well.
I caught. You have my condolences.
For what?
The Quillfish. Does Quillfish evolve into anything cool?
It does not evolve.
Oh.
However, like I said, we need both legendary Pokemon to die in order for this to be a usable pair. Like, I am far more likely to just kill this thing because it's got a super effective move and it's trapped me.
You want to eat it? You should heal. Whatever you decide to do. If you yeet or catch, you should heal. Just in case. Actually. Let's not sacrifice Pokemon.
That's why I'm not.
That Quillfish is fighting for its life right now. Right. I'm naming the Persian Alphino. Are we honestly far from town? Like, I'm gonna need to... Okay. Well, let me go back and sort out these trainer battles that I skipped. Let me see if I have an item that increases... that I can fix my, Burn. Restore moves. Okay, I have one Lepa Berry. We're gonna use that on draws. On... Wait, how much does Hyper Voice have left before that restores it by 10, so that's a full yeet. So I've got 4. Okay, no, I'm not gonna use it yet. That'd be a waste. Let's fight some stuff and then we'll go from there. I'm fully kitted up and equipped. But before we get into this battle,
is it time?
It is time, guys. We are putting a wrap on episode 78 of our Pokemon Soul Locke playthrough. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you back here tomorrow for episode 80. You all take care.